My father had told me growing up, he said, you know, he said, we live in paradise. You just don't know it. We've lived in this area for thousands of years, and so a lot of knowledge is passed on by being on the land and being able to pay attention to what's going on around you. The Gwich'in is a distinct people, and that's a big part of being Gwich'in is our distinct nationhood.
It's interesting that the world we live in, things have a way of going like this. That's the way that our life is too. It goes in a cycle.
When I was 3 years old, I told my mom I was going to join the army. It must have been pretty late. And she said, all right, soldier, R&R, go to sleep. It's like the 80s, it was like Rambo, and he was a Green Beret. And there was Billy Jack, and he was a Green Beret. Both of them are half white and half Indian. I was like, I'm half white and half Indian. And I was like, these guys, Green Berets, they're badasses. I go through the Special Forces qualification course, pass, get my Green Beret, and then I go to Ranger School. I end up going to 2nd Battalion, 5th Group, Bravo Company. I stay on that team for 37 months. Somewhere in there, I kind of knew that I had gone as far as I wanted to go and decided I was going to get out. I spent a lot of time traveling and thinking about my life and what I was going to do. Ultimately, you know, people just want community. They want to be a part of something. I knew I wanted that. And I knew where I could find it. It was here. The first ascent to Denali was in 1913. The first person on top was a man named Walter Harper. He's a native guy, half Yukon, half Irish. And he became the student of a guy named Hudson Stuck, who was an Episcopal priest, was a great champion of native people. They summit June 7, 1913. Walter Harper, first person on top of Denali, native person. The mountain was being called Mount McKinley. And he thought that if he got a team up there first, they should have kind of naming rights. It's a strange thing to name something like Denali after a person. Like, this mountain has been here before us and it's going to be here after us. It's Denali. I knew that the centennial of the first ascent was coming up. It's going to be 2013. My brother, he says, hey, the Karstens family, they want to climb. They're going to send somebody. And Stuck's family, they got people that want to climb. But the two families haven't talked with each other since after 1913. And we mend that rift between these two families and get all these people that are descendants of the original climbing team together. We trained together and we summited Denali in 2013 to honor them. It was still called Mount McKinley. And my brother, he came up with the idea that instead of trying to go through Congress, we'd have an executive order put down. I get a phone call, August 2015. Hey, President Obama's coming to Alaska. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And before he comes here, they're renaming the mountain to Denali. We have responsibility and obligations to our fellow citizens. That doesn't end when you take off your uniform. We're still responsible for each other as neighbors. We got to put ourselves out there and actively become community members. Oh, you're a veteran. You deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve this. Well, you deserve some things for your service, for sure. You still need to serve. You just serve in a different capacity. Latitude 66, you know, we do backpacking, we offer canoeing, we take people out skiing. What the goal has been is to get people paired up with those who have the traditional knowledge and skills and get them out doing traditional activities. I would like for you to come up and go with me and establish a fish camp and then go put in a fish net with me and cut up fish and dry fish and eat fish with me. You get to see how native people interact with nature. We respect it. You know, you're gonna cut trees down and you're gonna make stuff with them. You're not gonna waste it. Nobody ever wastes things. You don't waste animals, you don't waste wood, you don't waste anything. You can live in this place and not destroy it.
Hear that? Huh? That's all you need for that moose. Gone. So, when you're walking, if you're going to step on something, you know you're going to break it, so you take back step. I have to go all the way back the way I came and reroute my direction, this way or that way.
You know, my mission at the end of the day is to take care of people, to take care of the land, to have this respect and live in a respectful way. What does the train do? How does it sound? How does it sound? Yeah, that's right, choo-choo, a little choo-choo. It's gotta stop being about the self. You know, I know America, or individuals, and rugged individualism, I got it. It's about people, each other, and it's a responsibility we have to each other. Don't focus on what you want to do. Focus on who you want to be. Who do you want to be like? You'll find purpose there.